Yo, what's going on in the rap community, man? Hold on, let me get some water. I look dehydrated as a mud, boy. Gotta stop smoking. It ain't healthy, yo. It ain't healthy. I feel like I done damaged my body enough, you know what I'm saying? A lot. Hold on. Oh, shucks. Gotta get my life together. But, I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know no better. And then it became a habit. You feel me? Unnecessary habit. And now it's like, can't stop, won't stop. Now I'm about to go on a little trip. And usually when I take trips, I kind of try to detox for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like let my body recover. And it's like, they be brainwashing us. They be having us thinking, turning up is the way to go, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can let our hair down sometimes, but like we make a lifestyle of it. And it's all because of the media, the rap music, TV showing a lot of turning up. Like, that's the thing to do. And it wasn't until I got into my mid-30s, late 30s, where I realized, man, they setting us up for the fail, man. Setting us up to fail. Like, why we want to be under the influence all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at myself now, I got crow's feet and stuff. I'm getting bags under my eyes because I be smoking and drinking, partying. And it's unnecessary. Like, sheesh. It makes it seem like we don't like life that much that we gotta be under the influence. What's the word? Inebriated or something? We gotta be inebriated to go through it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like I said, I don't even be listening to the rap trap no more because it's brainwash. It's like brainwash propaganda, dog. Make you think you're supposed to be in a club turning up. You're supposed to be selling drugs. Like, I can't tell you how many people I've seen fall victim because they thought that was the best way to make a come up, yo. What's up? What's up, Rio de Janeiro? Rapper hit. Yeah, you know what it is, man. They think they're making hits, but look what happened to Young Thug, man. He doing all that rapping and all that trapping and all that drilling. They done locked the man up. He came home. He home now. He's supposed to be like the man in Atlanta, but his music career falling off because it ain't what it's supposed to be, man. The rap game ain't what it is. You know what I mean? It's only so much stuff that you could talk about. Like, so much stuff you could talk about. So much dumb shit that people want to listen to. How many times can you rhyme big booty and, you know what I mean? How many times can you rhyme weed packs and drills and, like, you know, we missed the era where people had creativity. And then they ain't be about that like they be saying. Nah, I've never dated an Arab. What? Am I trans? Is who trans? What you talk about? Man. It's wild out here. Y'all are wild. Everybody's wild. I be blaming the media for this wildness. You know, why? They got rap over in Saudi Arabia or the Middle East? I don't know nothing about that. But what I do know is I be seeing a whole bunch of youngins destroying themselves rapidly, and I be trying to figure out why. What is it to depopulate the earth? Trying trying to destroy the hoods? You know what I'm saying? Why do they push that kind of music? I started listening to country music and shit now. I mean, it's straight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on. I didn't hit the wrong button. Let me see something. Yeah, there we go. It'd be better, man, because it don't be all that negativity. They be talking about missing a lady and, having a good time. They do talk about drinking and stuff. Even in R&B, they talk about drinking, turning up. But they don't be talking about destroying each other, man. And then they get you thinking like you're supposed to throw your life away. Yeah, I mean, I change it instantly. Boom. Especially this new stuff. Cause it be making me think like, is it normal to want to go out and just relax? Or do I have to go somewhere and spend a whole bunch of money and, make it seem like I'm living this extravagant lifestyle? Like, what I mean? It got me looking at myself like, should I be out here spending more money and splurging more? And I tried that. I thought that, we make money, so let's spend it. Man, I wish I could have that money back right now. Yeah, country, they don't be singing about murdering each other. Well, they do. The dude at my job, he put me on to like some kind of like country trap, but it's not on the radio though. You know what I mean? It's not on the radio. Yeah, them drill rappers, bro. Them drill rappers. And the messed up thing about it is that they got the youth, the young kids thinking like that's the way for success, to be doing that over and over again. I remember being young, being in my teenage years, thinking everything Snoop Dogg said or Master P said, like that was the go-to. Yeah, the reggae. I be listening to the reggae for sure. What's up, Russia? I ain't been in no Russia before. Yeah, I be listening to Baju Banton. I think I said his name right. You be listening to Baju? He be rocking. He be on the like uplifting kind of, uplifting vibe. I like to feel uplifted when I listen to music. Cause I notice like when I listen to music, sometimes it take me back to where I was when I was listening to a song. Like, I remember I was chilling with my cousin one day. He was playing that Lil Wayne album over and over and over and over again. Now every time I hear that album, it takes me right back to that place where I was with my cousin. So it makes me realize like music will make you reminisce. Music will take you somewhere like outside of your mind and your body, for real. It's crazy. Like, there's been times I've been listening to music and just start crying. Sometimes it made me think about something sad. Sometimes it just be so good. I'll be like, man, they don't make music like this no more. What's up, Jennifer? How you feeling today? But yeah, man, it's wild, cause it just one. Now I see why they killed Bob Marley. You know what I mean? He always talked about the power of music. You know what I'm saying? It's like these artists that always say that music has transcended their life, and they always going through something. When they say the record label is stealing from them, they start going through something. When they say the music industry is demonic, they start going through something. So I took a fast on music for a minute, for real, and then I came back to it, and I'd be like, man, I see why they be going through what they going through, man. And it's even worse, because cats like Young Thug or whatever, they rap about the drills that they be doing. So it makes it easy for them to get charges on it. It's like it seems like a big setup, but they don't see it coming. They don't see it coming. They just see the allure of the fame and possibly being a big artist. And I ain't gonna lie, I was the same way. You know what I'm saying? I got a studio at the crib. I be making music, but it ain't what I want to do as far as being a professional musician, because I mean that life is just it's just wild. It's a lot of pressure. Yeah, I hear they all gotta do something funny. You gotta do something strange to get big out here. You know what I'm saying? And you hear a lot of stories about a lot of music executives like doing some weird stuff to people, and everybody can't be lying. Everybody ain't saying a lie. Some of it gotta be true, man. Some of it gotta be true. They all doing something weird, and cause I thought that too. Like, man, they selling their soul. You know what I'm saying? But now they saying they doing even worse. They going to the parties and you gotta give up a party you can't get back. Gay for the pay. For real, yo. For real. And that's why it's like, money is important, but it can't be the end all be all for real, cause you know what I'm saying? You'll sell yourself out in more ways than one, you know what I'm saying? And once you sell yourself out, man, you already see what happened to them childhood actors. They kind of falling apart. You know what I'm saying? They going through a lot. Because, you put a child in that situation. When they get older, they start to realize, like, dang, I kind of ain't got no morals no more. And I think that's why they be targeting young artists, young rappers, because they can have them doing and saying all kind of crazy stuff. Because they're young, they don't know no better. They just, they're going with the flow. I used to think the same thing. If everybody else doing it, it can't be that bad. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they get you, though. That's how they get you for sure, for sure. Next thing you living a lifestyle that you never thought you would have, all because of some bread, because you want some money. But that lifestyle, it ain't it. Being a youngin', YN, I stay away from them. I see them and I go the other way. Because the YNs, they crazy, man. They crazy. I think it's MK Ultra or something, you know what I'm saying? The YNs out here destroying the community and rapping about it. Like, come on, man, what kind of stuff is that? And it's tough because, you used to have leaders in the rap game, leaders in the community. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? Huey P. Newton, all kind of stuff. John F. Kennedy was a leader in politics. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to make some changes. And look what they did to John F. Kennedy. Look what they did to Martin Luther King. Look what they did to Malcolm X, Bob Marley. Man, you can't make no changes out this joint. You can't make no waves. Like, the internet has changed the game. The revolution may not be televised, but it's definitely going to be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because we can speak to each other, put each other on game. And they can censor us, of course, but can't stop us all. You know what I'm saying? It can't stop us all. And it travels so fast and so far that, you know what I'm saying, eventually it's going to come to an end. The rap game is going to come to an end. Maybe we'll get it back. Maybe we'll get rid of all the YNs and all the weird executives, and we'll get it back to being alright, man. But that's it for me today. My other phone is booming. Hold on one second. Alright, y'all be easy.